On direction from Ari, your carriage pulls into a mysterious clearing in the shape of a perfect circle, the only area of Sablewood you've seen without trees to block out the sky. This is the open veil.
Ooh.
That is gorgeous.
This looks like
These
a good place
like
to die.
alchemy backdrops are just absolutely gorgeous.
They are, yeah.
Yeah.
I've just turned up the volume on the music that's been playing because I was really enjoying it.
There's music?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, have you
Oh, yeah, there's music.
Oh my god!
The arcanist's antennae perk up in a disconcerting way. This is good. Stop. Stop. Yes, right here. Now, come help me. I'm old. This time she unfolds the carriage as she did with her home and stands over the crate, humming. Her body starts to glow brighter, flickering in the night. I will need an hour of time to prepare. You all enjoy the night air while you can. We'll be busy very soon.
That sounds so ominous.
The carriage has stopped at the center of this perfect open circle. And those attuned to magic like Marlowe can feel the thrum of power that lays dormant and asleep just below the surface. These vast stones with arcane markings and moss that has grown over them. It is all very sacred in a way.
I want to be keeping a pretty alert lookout during that hour. I don't think I'm spending a lot of time like relaxing. I am watching the Arcanist back, making sure that nothing's going to try and sneak up on this.
Yeah, I'll be doing the same.
I think Garrett will start sort of patrolling around.
Yeah, Marlowe has the intention to keep a lookout and be useful, but I think she's a little bit like taken aback by the sheer magical power in this place, and just finds herself consistently just like looking at her surroundings and like the runes and the magic of everything, and then she's like, "Ah, shit! Look out! Look out! Look out!"
You don't have to. You can look at the runes and all of that, Marlowe.
No, I this is a job. I'm not here to be a tourist. I'm just... What was that?
We took your card here. I think you deserve to be able to look at some magic stuff.
What if something happens? You know, it's safer if we're all engaged. Not romantically. Just officially with her. Ice?
So some time is going to pass. We'll take one last short rest. You can choose your options.
I have nothing to lose or win. I don't know what you want because you cut out.
I was also muttering. I'll take some more hope.
Okay.
What I was just saying, because I still have the one stress marked, but I feel like the hope is going to be.
Yeah, this kind of feels like the fact that I've now got 6 hope.
There's a save point.
There's
a save point here.
Yeah.
This is the safe.
To go down.
This is the safe room in a video game.
Let's just
where
all
you just
agree.
Kind of walk in. There's loads of healing. There's loads of ammo.
Yeah.
There's loads of items. There's an ominous-looking door just over there.
Yeah, you know.
And someone who says, "Enjoy this while you can." I'm just saying that we should all collectively agree that if we die, we can reload from the save points.
After some time has passed and you have prepared yourselves, you have kept watch, the arcanist lets out a shrill cry. The keystone has finally responded. Quick, surround me. The ritual must begin or I will lose the pathway. Hurry! Her body begins glowing brighter and brighter still as her eyes roll backwards into her head and the entire carriage lifts a foot off the ground. An unearthly cry echoes from the woods, alerted by the arcane energies.
Ooh. Marlo does as she says. Protection.
We
activated.
I assume we all surround her, and I would like to put a foot on the cart to bring it back to the ground. Push it down.
So you are at the center of this ritual. Whereabouts are you going to place yourselves around the arcanist as she floats above the stone and carriage?
Are we going 4 points?
Is it possible to be on the carriage with her, like protecting her from there?
You can, yes.
Marla will take that spot.
Okay, so then that leaves 3 points, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Are we happy with that? Or do you
Yeah.
want...
Unless you want
me-
to also be on the cart with her since you're a distance.
Yeah, I was going to say, actually, thinking about it, like, either you very close to the cart, and then there's me and Kari.
We
sort of-
flank. Yeah.
Yeah, sort of roaming at a middle of distance to be able to...
Okay, I can be on the cart as well.
I'll
All
stay
right.
quote unquote very close so that they're within my range of protection. But yeah, I think me and Garrick kind of taking up flanking so that if anybody tries to come from any direction, we'll both have equidistance to travel.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it's like Garrick will be a little bit away from the cart just because that'll give him quicker response time to get to something.
Absolutely. All right. With you, once you have all placed yourselves, you feel a rumble as 4 ancient skeletons claw themselves out of the ground beneath you and pull themselves erect, rusted swords in hand, disturbed by the forces of magic being used by the arcanist. In the distance, you can see dark silhouettes take shape into the form of forest wraiths that float ominously towards you. I'm going to start a countdown die for the ritual.
It's like protecting Halsin from the portal in Baldur's Gate.
It is going to be on an 8. We're going to count down every time that an adversary is taken down. So, fight for your lives.
Alright.
Let's
So
go.
we need to kill 8 things, basically.
Essentially so.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do this.
Though, I can use fear to tick it back up.
Oh
Oh,
no!
that's cool.
So-
That's cool. I like that. I'm
Nice,
ready. I'm so
nice.
fucking ready. I love this
I
stuff.
love it.
Question for you. Does it take me an action to activate my unstoppable feature? It does not say it uses an action. It's just kind of there that I can just...
Sorry, for your unstoppable.
I'll pull up the PDF here. Get the exact text.
Oh,
I have
you're
some up
no, I don't think you.
Yeah, it says just you can choose to become unstoppable.
Yeah, no, it's not an action per se.
Cool. I will do that as soon as I see things crawling out of the ground.
Perfect. Wonderful.
So, just out of curiosity, the 4 skeletons, how close are they together?
They are surrounding the carriage.
Right.
So you've got one at the cardinal directions, and they are moving in. They are very close, or I'm sorry, they're close.
They're close between themselves, yeah?
Yes. and close to the carriage as well.
All right.
The two forest wraiths that are formed are at the far range.
Right. Okay.
You can.
So, all right. Let us begin. I have made my DM move.
All right.
Who would like to act?
Okay. All right.
Are the skeletons? Sorry.
The skeletons are essentially surrounding the carriage, and they are close in range.
Would it?
Close, not very
So
close.
radius-wise, it's skeletons, then Garrick and Kari, then the cart.
Yeah, I do. That's what I'm on. That's what
Gotcha.
I'm getting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't think this is an action, but Ranger Hope is I can spend 3 hope and I increase my evasion by 1 until my next short rest.
That's fine. Yeah, you can do that without using an action token.
Is aiding an action?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, using hope. If you're spending hope to aid someone, no.
Because when you say the skeletons are close together, I want to use a couple of points of hope to aid Kari. She can go in and just whirlwind them, and then once she's done that, then I can strike as well. That's what I wanted to ask.
Just want to kind of push.
Okay.
Push one.
Yeah. You can do that separate from your action.
Cool.
Okay, so Garrick, you're shoving one closer to me. Is that what you're saying?
I want to sort of like, if you're going to go up to engage them, if they're close enough for you to use your whirlwinds, I want to use.
Right.
I want to aid you to make sure you manage to get them.
Because if they're quote unquote close to the cart, and I'm quote unquote very close to the cart, that means they are very close to me.
Yeah.
I'm imagining circles. I'm imagining like a radar here.
Yeah.
And so, I think that's how that would work, right?
Yeah.
Okay, hell yeah. But they're pretty spread out. Would Garrick need to make a roll or anything to push one closer into me?
No, because mechanically he's just spending hope to aid, so adding the d6 to your attack.
Got it. So, I would be able to get 2 with Whirlwind here. That's what I'm
right.
checking on. Okay, cool. I'll go ahead and roll my attack, sure. Okay. I am unstoppable, which means that applies once I have damage. Okay, I need to remember to not turn away from my mic when I'm talking. Sorry, guys. That could be worse. Thank God for that D6, because I got a 6 on the D6. It is with hope. 17.
Ooh.
That hits.
Awesome. So that is going to be a D10 plus my current unstoppable value to damage. So D10 plus 3, 2, and my unstoppable die is at 1. So that is going to be 4 plus 3, 7 damage to the main one that I attacked, and halved to, we round up, right? So halved to 4 on the other one.
All right.
Unstoppable die becomes a 2.
Your axe cleaves into one, taking out some of its rib cage, leaving this nice jagged path, and clips the other one that Garrick has kind of shoved over into the swing, or the momentum of your swing, and you will do some damage to both of those. Perfect. Neither of them is down, and this is where I'm going to spend a fear token. The skeletons spring into sudden synchronized action, and they all descend upon you, Kari. And all 4 of them come at you, rusted blades swinging like a storm. You are going to take 20 damage.
How does that divide out, like, between the 4 of them?
5 each.
Okay. Because this is a lot of math. Okay. 5 each is going to be enough that I can use armor to reduce. If I wanted to spend 4, I could reduce all of them. I'm going to use armor on 2 of the 4, and then I will take 2, like, minor 1 hit point.
Well, I think it's considered like 1 attack.
Oh, okay. In that case, if it is 20... I'm resistant to physical damage. Is this physical?
Says
with Unstoppable, I have resistance.
Melee with them, dealing 5 damage each. Okay, yeah, and you know what? If you want to use your multiple armor slots for each of the attacks, that's fine.
This changes because I forgot I have resistance. Is this physical damage?
Oh, yes, it is. And
so that is halved to 10 total.
Yeah. Cuts it down to 10. Yep.
So yeah, then I would only have to spend 2 armor to reduce all 20 hit points.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
Nice. So, now that they've all kind of gone to attack Kari, are they very close together?
They are. Yeah. Yes.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to try this then. Okay, I want to use a spell.
Ooh.
I want to use Vicious Entangle.
Okay.
All right. So it's a +2 to this roll, and can I use Deadly Aim for that as I'm targeting one of them?
Yes, absolutely.
Come on, don't fuck me now. Yeah, they fucked me.
Oh, come on.
Okay, so that would have been 3, 5, 7. That would have been a 9 total.
Nope, that will not hit.
No,
sadly.
damn it.
Was that with hope or fear?
That was with fear.
Oh, lovely. The distraction.
Good dice.
The distraction costs you.
I would like to do something.
Hold on though, because I'm gonna activate one of my wraiths here.
Oh no!
One of the wraiths, you don't even see it move, but suddenly it is close to Varian, and its ghostly hand reaches out and touches the Qatari. Qatari, or Varian, what is a terrifying moment from your character's childhood?
Ooh. Okay, so I think it would have been. You'll probably harken back to a time when he was out in the wild with his grandfather, and his grandfather was the person who basically taught him how to be a ranger, how to be out in there. But they camped out a lot, and this is something that it scarred him more than it should, because there was one night where his grandfather told him a story about a creature, and that creature was a warilla.
Yes.
It was part wolf, part gorilla, and it scared him so much that he has been hunting this mythical creature ever since.
telling you, it's just a werewolf.
They're
the
real.
second
They're
it clicked
real,
for
damn
me,
it.
I was like, oh my god.
That's amazing. And you know what? I think the damage is very apropos. So you'll take 3 magic damage because I rolled terribly on that. But you are also temporarily vulnerable until your next rest.
I would like to use I Am Your Shield on this. I was thinking about doing it anyway, and that has, like, I was about to mute and say it anyway. I think as, Varian, I was about to say Juan, sorry. As Varian, like, is suddenly reached out to, and, like, I can see that his eyes just going unfocused as he's flashing back to this thing that he fears most.
It's in the trees!
I like shoulder it and go, snap out of it! And I would like to, when an ally very close to you is going to take damage, mark 1 stress to take the damage instead. I get to reduce, so how much damage? That was 3 magic damage?
3
yes?
magic.
Yep.
Okay, and I get to reduce that damage by my strength modifier, which is 2, so it is only 1 damage.
Nice. Very cool. I'm still going to give the condition vulnerable to Varian, though.
I was gonna say, I cannot be vulnerable. I was hoping that would apply to me too.
Yeah.
No, I'll take it. I will take it. So can you just go over what vulnerable means?
It means that you're going to take extra damage from their attacks. Yeah.
Right, okay. I'm just trying to see.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think there is a condition thing on this character sheet. Oh, there is. Vulnerable. Okay. Alright, cool.
All right. Conditions. Yep. Vulnerable means you are now temporarily in a difficult position. All right. So I'm sorry. You don't take extra damage. All rolls targeting you have advantage. So there is advantage and disadvantage in this game. And in this case, attacks against you now have advantage.
And that's just for this next turn.
Nope, until you rest.
Oh wow. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. Sorry, Marlo, you wanted to go and do something?
Yes. Goodness. This is not good for the stress levels in this party. So would you say that feared thing is very close?
It's close.
Because it reached.
I think it's in melee.
It's close. Because I have a spell that is for very close.
Oh, I see. It says against a close target, the forest wraith flies into melee. So it's actually in melee. So yes, it is at least very close.
Okay, then I am going to spend a hope.
Okay.
And I am going to conjure throwing blades that strike any enemies very close to you.
Nice.
So that is. God, it's the 7 plus 6 again. I'm so bad. 13 plus 2 is 15.
That
plus 1.
Hits.
16. With hope. Yes. So that is. I'm also going to spend. I'm going to take a stress point.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my primal origin to. There's nothing else that is within my very close range, right?
In very close range, no.
No, okay, then maybe I won't spend that stress point. Actually, I'm not stressed. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'll take it. That is 7 damage.
7 damage. All right. Okay. The wraith recoils because those are magic blades, right?
Yeah.
The wraith recoils as the blades serrate its ethereal form, and it looks a little more tattered, but is far from being done yet.
Bitch.
All right.
That's all.
I believe we still have Garrick.
Garrick's going to go introduce one of the skeletons to his sword.
Okay, love it.
Introduce him to kindness.
Walk up, say hello. Yes. Oh, that's such a good thing. My sword is named Kindness.
Yes! I love that so much.
That's
So my character thing.
Amazing.
Kill him with kindness attitude. My sword is called Kindness. Ooh, that's not good. That's a 9.
9. Oh.
With hope.
Well, that's something at least. The skeletons are just moving so frantically, trying to take down Kari, that your blade just doesn't seem to land a good enough blow. The last one that needed to act is the other wraith, who's still at a far distance, and will move closer, but Marlowe, you feel a pull on your very soul, a painful tug as the wraith attempts to life drain you.
Ooh, I would like to keep that actually.
It is does a 13 hit your evasion?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, that is 8 magical damage.
Ooh. So, okay.
What is
My armor is 4.
what's your first threshold number?
If I mark 1, 6.
I don't know
So-
that your armor will apply in this particular, because of the magical nature of its. But let me make sure. I don't want to tell you wrong.
Just so I know how it works, would that 4 then be subtracted? So I would like subtract 4.
Yes. And then
And then it
compare
would
that
be
number to
4.
your threshold.
Right.
Right.
Let's see. Damage thresholds, armor. Using armor score.
I'm really complaining about the I just need to remind myself it could be Thaco.
You know, it does not specify magic or physical, so yeah, you can use your armor.
Okay, I'm gonna mark an armor, so it's just 1 point of
Okay.
damage.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Absolute.
Just a little bit of my sympathy disappeared with that.
Do you have sympathy?
I was gonna say.
Not anymore.
All right.
Whatever was left, it's a thing of the past.
All right. In that case, I think all of my adversaries have been activated, so we kind of go back up to the top, and you can act again.
All right, we got a whole big cluster all around this cart now, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think I want to. Yeah, I'm thinking of getting my spell off again, because that
Right.
could really. If I pull this off, it could really help.
All right.
Can I aid you?
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah. Actually, I would love
How
to
would
aid
you
you. I will
aid?
spend.
Is it 1 hope?
2 hope, I believe.
Oh,
I think it's 1.
Oh, it might be 1.
and that gives you an extra d6.
When you
right?
help an ally, you explain how you're aiding them, and it just says use your hope to help an ally. It doesn't say.
Okay. All right. Yep. Then just 1 hope.
Okay, then Marlo is going to do a I got you covered and just like do a little bit of a back-to-back, like a fighter duo, and like take care so like his back is guarded and he can focus on doing this.
Okay,
Perfect.
so yeah, I'm gonna cast a spell on one of the skeletons. Okay, that's a bit more like it. That is going to be. Oh yeah, I get the d6 as well, yeah.
Yep.
Oh shit. So total, that's going to be 21.
That is a definite hit.
Okay, so the skeleton that I hit.
Mhm.
Alchemy just kicked me out. Okay, so the skeleton that I hit is going to take 1d8 plus 1 die. So he's going to take 4 points of damage. He is temporarily restrained. And now I'm
which
spending
one is this, sorry?
hope. This is just one of these 4 skeletons.
Okay. All right.
But then I can spend a hope to temporarily restrain any enemies that are very close to that target.
All right.
So,
Nice.
spending the hope, so they're all currently restrained.
Now, I will ask, do you want to damage one of the ones that have already been damaged or a fresh one?
One of the ones that's already been damaged, at least, because if it's a numbers game, he's wanting to reduce those numbers.
Perfect. One of these, the skeleton that you attack with the main force, it shatters and falls to pieces. While how are the others restrained? Like,
So,
will you describe that for me?
When he casts this spell, he kind of puts his bow to one side and gets his like claw sort of hand and just kind of raises it up, and you see roots and vines that reach out from the ground and restrain them.
Nice. They intertwine themselves into the bones and between the femurs and the capillary. Yeah, but all that stuff, anatomy stuff that I don't actually know. But anyway,
Preach.
but one of the skeletons is down, leaving us with 3 at current, 2 wraiths. Who's next?
All of these guys are within my long arms. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, just for clarification, just for everyone, because it might be relevant. Restrained basically means that they can't move, but they can still take actions.
Mm-hmm. Is there any sort of penalty on them? So, like, do we have advantage against them, or they're just
according to this?
They're
It
just tied
means they
down.
can't
Nope.
move.
They just can't move. Yeah.
okay?
All right.
I'm
Kari?
second verse, same as the first. I think this is a great time to try and just swing my axe around wildly. I think Unstoppable is kind of, it's meant to be like, oh, Barbarian's Rage. I like that it's not called Rage, it is called Unstoppable. I think this is her really tapping into that trait that she has of just having absolutely no fear. Has she ever seen skeletons crawl out of the ground before? Probably not. We're level 1. But she is just locked in on this.
This is baby's first rodeo.
She is just locked in on this, and protecting people is what she's done her whole life. I made up more backstory than the thing gave me, so...
Yes.
Alright.
No.
That's an 8 with fear.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That is not. So your wild swings just do not seem to be landing, and they're crowding you and keeping you from really digging in here.
And
it's at that point that 2 more skeletons begin to pull themselves out of the ground on the opposite side of the carriage.
I wish I had area effects.
Is the daggers not kind of an area effect?
Yeah, it kind of.
No, it's just like I can spend if many things are close to me, I can spend hope, and I can add an additional target. But it's still just like, yeah.
Well, that's all I got. Unless.
I mean, and unless that was like in the newer version, mine says it says all targets, but that's.
Oh yeah. I just can't read.
That's all right. So essentially, you could hop down and just like go to town, because you've got at least 4 targets that could be targeted by that.
That is true. Was my aiding an action, or can I attack?
Go for your attack.
Okay.
Can I flavor this to aid Marlo? So I would love. Again, I don't know why I keep like defaulting to like I'm going to use my experience in order to help. That's not how that mechanic works. But I like the idea of, because you're doing a rain of blades, like area of effect spell all around me here, and I am in the thick of this, you know that I am not going to be afraid of you aiming to hurt me, even though I'm going to be amongst this rain of blades. We have that history between each other that even though we like bicker and stuff, you know that I trust you.
Besties. Marlo is going to look at Varian and go, hold the fort, don't die. Jumps off, and back to back again, the Buffy fighting style. I'm gonna spend a stress to recall the blades, and then I'm gonna spend a hope.
I think we figured out that you don't need
to cast them.
That's a separate mechanic. You don't need to spend a
Oh
stress.
no, but I did to recall. It says
recall is for if you have more cards and like you're on a shorter long rest and want to swap out your spells.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Oh my god,
about that.
I'm so not stressed about this. All right, then I'm going to use. Yeah, I'm gonna make a spellcast roll, and maybe not on my watch. Oh my god. A 12 and a 10, and it's hopeful.
Ooh.
So 22.
You didn't even need the d6 for me helping out.
Plus my instinct and my proficiency. So that's a 25.
All right. Roll your d10.
Yeah. 88 actually, plus 2. But I'm going to. Oh, I don't need. Okay, so this heat. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna spend a stress to re-roll that because that was low as hell. Okay. 7 plus 2 is 9. 9.
9 damage. That is fantastic.
Wait. Wait.
Oh.
What does... Okay, it says all targets that you succeed against take... Okay, so I need to make a roll against all of them?
No. Just one attack for all of them.
All targets that you succeed against take 1 or d8 plus 2 magic damage using your proficiency. Do I add my proficiency?
So your proficiency tells you how many dice you roll.
Got it. Well, it's just 1. So 9.
So 9. Amazing. Marlo is
because none of them are vulnerable, right?
Special form this evening as she leaps from the
full murder mode.
Please describe how your spell decimates these ancient skeletons.
I do believe it's a a not on my watch, bitches. So she sees that Kari is just like, it's not her day right now. And she's like, okay, this is not the best use of my talents. Jumps down and just goes, no! Like a kid throwing a tantrum at the skeletons.
Amazing. Because that amount of damage takes out the remaining 3 skeletons surrounding Kari.
Go!
And does some damage to that wraith that was attacking Garrick. Or no, Varian.
Nice.
So that will knock out 1, 2, 3 more. So
Right.
all right, amazing. The skeletons explode as the arcane daggers shred them and leave Kari in a circle of broken bone and shattered pelvises.
Specifically.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. They were actually just made out of a stack of pelvises.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. But I'm going to go ahead and use my activations. The 2 skeletons that have arisen from the ground are joined by 2 more that are going to converge on Garrick this time around. They're going to attack individually, so let's go ahead and do that. That's first one is a swing and a miss. Second one, 14. That hit.
Yes.
That will be 10, 12.
How's that on your damage threshold?
Major.
Major,
I need my armor.
I am your shield, bestie. I'm jumping in there. 12 on me. I become 6. I'm going to spend 1 armor to reduce that to 0, so I take no damage.
Jeez.
Nice.
Very nice.
She protect.
Yep.
She attacked.
She
Got
don't
you
attack
back.
very well.
She still attack.
11 on the third one.
Hit.
Hits. That will be 11.
I got it. Nope. I'm gonna go ahead and spend 3 hope and clear 3 of my armor slots that I have used. Heard?
All right.
Tank's
And the
gonna
fourth-
tank.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doing the mostest.
16 for 6 damage.
It's a hit point, so I'll tell that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I'll let that one through since it's minor.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Really, where are you? Come on, honestly.
I think narratively it's less of a choice. I think it was I can block 2 of these skeletons and not the third. I think
Yeah.
narratively
Yeah.
that is what
Yeah.
happens. And I decided to go for the 2 that were like much closer and had much more momentum on them.
All right. I believe that does leave Garrick with, or Varian, have you gone as well?
Yeah, I cast the spell.
Yeah, that's right. You
It's
did.
just me.
So just Garrick.
So the ones that have popped up on the ground, I'm going to introduce them to a little bit of kindness.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to use hope to use experience, and I'm going to hit them hard.
Yes. Hit fast, hit him hard.
So that'll be 15.
That is a hit.
One of them will take 12 points of damage.
Oof. That shatters one.
Nice.
Big pile of pelvis.
Yep. just shattered pebbles.
I misheard that, and I thought you just said a big pile of Elvis.
See, didn't Ari say all the skeletons are actually Elvis Presley wigged out?
Okay, thank you very much. One of them shatters. That will bring your count down even further. Awesome. Now we just have the forest wraiths. One of which is going to throw another life-draining shot at Marlowe.
Come on.
6. No, sorry. 8.
Ah, my evasion is 9.
Yeah, so you evaded. You're good.
Sucker.
Let me see how many fear I have. I have plenty. All right. Varian, the wraith that is literally right next to you, reaches forward both hands and passes itself through you, or is going to try to. So let's see. Yes, was 17? No,
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
definitely.
19. Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
It passes through you, and as it does, you feel your perception narrow and almost become fishbowl, and you move, but not physically. You suddenly are looking at the back of your head as your soul is detached and shoved out of your body momentarily, and you are unable
He's
to
not having a good
act.
day.
Okay.
Did you just get Doctor Strange?
I got Doctor Strange.
Yes, you got Doctor Strange.
Time out. Can we push it back?
Yeah, that's
in?
what I was thinking.
do we
I'm like, I've got
see?
these long ass arms. Can I catch the soul?
They gotta be good for something.
Yep. There is a condition in which Varian will be able to act again, but it will be not. It will not be at this moment. All right. So that is all of my adversaries. Back up with whoever would like to go next. Except Varian.
Really quickly, what are the rules for consuming potions in combat? I've been trying to search the doc for it and I can't find it.
I believe that we'll just count that as an action.
Okay, I don't want to use my whole action for that right now. Okay, so I don't know if I can see the soul, but I can probably tell the Varian is disassociating now, right?
Yes.
I think
sorry,
you
go
should probably
ahead.
see a vacant. It just looks vacant.
Yeah, Varian's disassociating again. I'm gonna go for that wraith. I don't have any hope right now, so there's not gonna be any whirlwind or anything on this. I am just going vanilla attack and hoping that I roll more hope than fear.
Absolutely.
You got this.
Oh, there we go. That is actually 11 on the hope and 8 on the fear, or 19 plus whatever my modifier is right now. Yeah. 19 plus 2, 21.
That
hits.
will hit. Yes.
Hopefully. Okay, cool.
Nice.
My unstoppable die is at a 2. So 10. God, I keep rolling like shit. That's 1 plus 4 for 5 damage.
Okay. Your blade does connect and cuts through it.
6 damage.
But
6
the incorporalness or the incorporeal nature of the wraith makes it very hard to hurt with physical weapons.
I'm having a bad day, you guys. Well, at least I got a hope.
Marlo, that one's yours.
Marlo's gonna try and get rid of the Soul Stealer.
Okay.
Keep your filthy hands out of my goddamn spirits. Just a regular dual staff on the hurt one. Okay. 17
That will hit.
with hope.
Yes.
Great. I'm gonna take another stress point and re-roll that.
Channel more magic.
6
Okay.
magic damage.
It scores across the creature's incorporeal form, cutting a swath of it away. It looks fairly wrecked, but it's still going.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
I would also like to move up, so not that I'm within range of the skeletons, but like if I wanted to jump into their range next time,
Okay.
I could.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to maneuver a
Maybe
little
just,
bit
like, jump
around
back on the
carriage.
carriage.
But yeah, you can get
Yeah.
there. Yeah. Perfect. Garrick, do you want to?
Garrick's gonna smash a skeleton.
Smash a skeleton. Do you have any other abilities or anything that?
A lot of my abilities seem to be keyed into certain things.
Yeah,
Like
kind of stuff.
I
Gotcha.
can re-roll 1s and 2s on damages. If I'm a melee attack or a ranged attack comes towards me, I can use stress to kind of negate some of the damage. But it's unfortunately at the moment it's all very situational.
Right. Right.
So that's why I've just run up, kindness, whack.
Now you have been using your not good enough ability, right?
Yes.
Okay.
To be fair, I haven't had to
Yeah.
yet, but
Well,
it's
there you
something
go,
I am
yeah.
aware of.
Okay. Good.
So that I'm going to use my experience as well to just start twatting these things. And that was a 15 to hit him.
That'll hit.
Speaking of my not good enough ability, I'm going to use it.
Good timing.
Yes.
That'll be 9 points of damage.
9 points. That is another skeleton shattered.
That's 6 or 7 out of 8 now.
You
Six.
were
Yeah,
down
it's
to
6, I think.
2.
Yeah. 2 more. We can do this. We can do this.
I think I can deal with the skeleton, just floaty things.
Yep.
I can't do.
Okay,
All right.
so with
I
this,
can do the floaty
now
things.
we are not strictly in initiative order where we all 4 of us act once and then you use your activation once. We can kind of jump up and let you hit us a little harder, right?
You absolutely can. Yep. For instance, I could say spend a fear right now to have all the skeletons attack Garrett again, or I guess we only have 2 left right now.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, let's do 2.
Yeah, as the ritual nears its climax, 2 more skeletons will rise out to the ground next to Kari. And
I'm really good at taking hits.
I'm going to use
You are good at dealing them. It's just not your day.
one of my
take him, I'll knock him down.
action.
It works.
I'm going to spend some action tokens to activate. We'll see, we've got 2 on Garrick left. So, that is a 20 with 11, 12, 14 damage.
Shield. It me. I shield. So that, how much, you said 12 damage?
14.
14. That gets reduced to 7 for me. I will, that is less than my minor threshold, so that.
How much damage have you taken? And how much
I'm at
do you
4
have
out of
left?
7 marked off, so I have 3 left. I'm
Okay.
not worried.
All right.
I have only spent 1 armor slot right now. So.
Gotcha.
Let's see. 10. Does that hit your evasion?
On the nose.
17 that time.
I got it.
I got it. Then,
I'm just going to assume you trust me to mark off all the armor and the correct amount of hit points and stuff.
While Kari is distracted, the 2 new ones are going to start swinging at her. 10 on the invasion.
10 hits.
Okay. That is 5, 7, 9.
9 gets halved to 4, so... Okay. Ooh.
And then 14, that will hit for 11.
14 hits, yep.
13.
13 halves to 6. You got it. I've taken no damage from those attacks.
Jeez.
Nice.
Good lord.
I assume that you're trusting me to mark off those armor, because otherwise I'd say it every
Yep.
single time, and it would be annoying.
I trust you on that one, yeah.
I imagine Kari is just like ballet jumping through the battlefield, just like interrupting all of the attacks.
It's not graceful at all. I literally have -1 to finesse and 0 to agility. I am just getting my entire body everywhere.
You're just like somehow everywhere you look, there's just you.
I am just literally like, I have really long arms. That's like a huge feature of being a giant, is that like anything that would normally just be melee can be melee and very close for you. So,
Have you considered basketball?
I feel like they have
that's
giant
great.
exclusive basketball leagues because it wouldn't be fair for us to play with the others. We need a higher hoop.
All right. Who wants to go next?
Just to check,
Oh.
can I?
Oh, wait a minute.
Is the
Did
soul
Garrick?
back in the
Yeah,
body?
Garrick took down a skeleton, so yes, you can.
Oh.
Your soul slips back into your body with some tingling and uncomfortable.
I did not like that one fucking bit. So I'm going to, kitchen sink this fucker. So
Kitchen sink.
I'm gonna kitchen sink it. Alright. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna ranger's focus. I'm spending hope and make an attack with my weapon. I'm gonna do as much damage as I can. Oh, I like that. That is going to be 19.
19 hits.
Ooh.
And
Okay,
who were you attacking?
The one that did that to me. So, it is now my focus. Alright, so all damage rolls I make against it also deal stress. And also, because it's pissed me off so much, I'm using Apex Predator, so I'm marking stress to increase my proficiency by 1.
Heck yeah.
Alright, so just...
Very nice.
So, marking stress on that, reducing the hope. So now I am rolling 2d6 plus. Okay, so that's going to be 13.
13.
And 1 stress.
Nice.
But please tell me how you destroy this creature of death.
So as my soul kind of like jolts back into my body, I just look at it and turn up and almost haphazardly just turn the bow and just fire it as it just hits it and goes straight through. He doesn't know exactly how he managed it, but he does manage to just hit it right.
The weakened creature, having turned back towards you to resume its life-sucking, does not see the attack, and as the arrow passes through, it explodes into shredded shadow that quickly dissipate into the magical energy surrounding.
And I got my hope back.
Awesome. Who wants to finish us out?
I feel like Marlo should have the honors.
As if she hasn't taken enough glory for her own. I would like to unleash chaos, but I would also like to rain of blades.
Every blade is a little tiny nuke.
Pew, 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 pew. How many skeletons are left? 2?
4 now.
4.
4. Oh, goodness. Well, let's go for them.
2 on Garrick, 2 on Kari.
Are they all within close range?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, could I hit them all with the blade?
I want to use. I would
Rain
like
of
to use my
blades.
last hope to aid.
I hope this goes. I hope. Okay. Is that a D6?
Yes, it is. And how are you helping
Sorry,
out
but
with
it's
this?
like giving
Kari?
me like really bad.
So what? As I see Marlo begin to cast a spell, Varian will just start firing arrows, not necessarily going to hit them, but to distract them enough to give Marlo an opening.
I am also, just to be like overly cautious, I'm gonna use the Not on My Watch, which brings everything up to a 21.
A total attack?
I'm so sorry. I just really want to make sure that's not a fire alarm going off.
No, listen, I don't know
Okay.
why, but recently the car alarms have been going off like
Okay,
crazy.
it's very, very
Every
high
day
pitched.
there's
So
at
I was like,
least-
I literally have had somebody's fire alarm going off when I'm playing in a stream with them before.
Oh,
so
no. Let me. I'll just close the door.
Alright, if you see smoke, then tell me, but until then. it's fine.
Nothing
It was also
is on
hurting my
fire. I'm
ears a little,
sorry.
sorry.
It's just. Yeah, it drives me nuts. I'm sorry.
All right. So you rolled a 21.
21 to hit.
That is going to hit all of them.
And-
Yes.
Losers. That's 10 damage.
10 damage. 4 skeletons. 4 blasts of arcane daggers that just fan across the field, taking them out at the spinal cord. And they all drop. There is this channeling of magic that reaches its peak, and all of you, even if you're not magically sensitive, feel this power come to an apex, and there is a burst of energy as the ritual comes to an end. The carriage comes falling to the ground as the keystone vibrates with arcane energy. Then all at once, the soundless explosion erupts from the white fire arcanist, dissipating at any last enemies who might remain. The clearing is quiet once again. Back
I have no idea how you were going to do that on your own.
yeah, that's fair. That is a fair thing to say right there at the end. I don't know how you could do that. Yeah, well, to be fair, I have almost died in this particular ritual before.
Well, clearly you need to hire us all for the rest of them ongoing if they let those things get to
She will lead you back to her home and back inside the treehouse, but not an hour later, the keystone sits suspended carefully above a rumbling fire in the hearth. The arcanist, who looks even older now than she did before, sits cross-legged. Sorry, I was going to switch over to... Yep, there we go. Sits cross-legged in an overstuffed chair. There is an exhaustion in her voice as she speaks. You fought hard. I am not surprised, of course. The king keeps good company. I'm very glad you were there.
Me too.
Well,
So what now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Take it home again?
well, the keystone will need a week, maybe more, to allow the magic to settle. I'll need to watch it carefully to ensure nothing cracks or becomes sentient or anything like that. You know how it is. In the meantime,
Does that usually happen?
well, stranger things have happened. And in the meantime...
No, I guess we'll have to stay in town and enjoy the festival on the king's dime.
Oh, please do.
Darn it.
What is it called? I'm trying to scan my memory here. The First Moss Festival, that's what it is called, is quite delightful. Some really interesting traditions if you've never experienced them. But in the meantime, after you rest and gather yourselves, have a nice meal, warm bath. I will have one thing more to ask of you. We pull out of the arcanist's home, out of the forest itself, to view the verdant expanse from above, and seeing the twisting stone spires breaking through the tree line, each with a flame flickering within the tower like a beacon. She continues. There is a spire just west of here, maybe a few hours' walk. I felt it on the way to the ritual. Its power was strange. The light felt weaker than it should be. I think something might be terribly wrong with the Spire Keeper, and I fear what will happen if its fire is extinguished altogether. When you're ready, come back, and I will give you my map so that you may make it there safely. It is good to have heroes in Sablewood again. And that is where we are going to end this session.
As long as we don't break the other guy's window next time, okay?
Maybe
No
that's our
guarantees.
staple.
That's
No
your calling
guarantees.
card, you know? You just...